All right, hey guys, Rick Uccino, SB Nation. Congratulations on a hell of a performance tonight. Just kind of talk about that atmosphere for a little bit, which was one of the most surreal things I've experienced, where you're getting "Scissor Me Daddy" chants and all that good stuff. And man, boy, the started off as a babyface exchange there, man, really kind of quickly turned on you guys a little bit. Just talk about how insane that atmosphere was tonight.
I would say, me personally, I don't really feel like it was a turn per se. I just think that when they say everybody loves the Acclaimed, it's a literal statement. And why not? They're fun, they're charismatic, they're awesome, they got a lot of heart. To me, that was just the kind of atmosphere I liked. Like, we almost felt like we needed to prove something. And I think in the grand scheme of things, we did just that.
Yeah. Incredible. Yeah, for me, it's like, I don't think we have to prove anything at all. I think we've done that already. I mean, we've been here like 6 months and all that. Like, what more do we have to prove? We proved that in New Orleans against Starks and Hobbs. We proved that in Double or Nothing in Vegas. I proved that single-handedly on my triple threat matches in Vegas. And we did it again in Georgia. You know, what more do we have to keep doing to keep proving that we are the mountain of this tag team division, and they have to come up, any tag team really, Acclaimed especially, they found that out tonight, they got to come up and prove it to us that they deserve this, that they need to, you know, like, hey, this isn't fun and games, you know what I mean? I take this seriously, Keith takes this seriously. Sometimes I may take it more seriously than him, but I don't think this is a shock at all. It's a surprise. I'm a performer and a professional before I'm a baby face or anything that you want to call me. No, I'm going to go out there and do what I do, regardless if the crowd's behind me or not. I'm going to go out there, throw touchdown passes, whether they boo me or not. I'm still going to score. That's what I do. That's what Keith does.
Next question, AJ.
First off, congratulations on your win. In my opinion, you two had the match of the night.
Thank you.
My name's AJ from the AJ Awesome Show. My question is, back in the Casino Battle Royale, it showed that you two had some problems between the two. How have those problems affected you, and do you think they will come up in the future?
I think, you want to take this first?
I'll talk to the young man. No, like I said, I'm a very competitive person. I want to win in all aspects of this industry. Entertainment, with putting the best song out, having the best rap verse on a track with great artists, and then getting to the ring with Battle Royal. I have a very highly competitive nature about myself, and it only grows the further I go, the higher up, the more than I do this. The more success I get, which I said that from day one, getting here in Orlando at Revolution, you know this, that's why you brought me out on that stage like the way you did. I am very competitive, I'm sorry. We didn't really have problems. We had like a little dip in the road, and we fixed that. And you know what fixes everything? Winning.
I would say this on a personal level. There is a slight difference in our mentality when it comes to the ring. Swerve obviously is a very competitive person. I very much am. But for me to reach a specific level, and no one here has seen it yet, it's going to take a special someone to pull it out of me, to be worthy enough to pull out the other side of Keith Lee. I enjoy the fun in competition. I enjoy battles that make people feel what they felt tonight. That's what gets my blood pumping. And that's just something that makes me really go and fire up in this whole atmosphere. That atmosphere was something very different for me. I've never heard a crowd be so against me, and it just made me want to beat them up more. It was very different. But in the grand scheme of things, they impressed me.
And I'm happy to be the one to bring that out of them. Like, hey, I'm going to rip your gear apart. I'm sorry, I'll pay for the gear later out of my own pocket, but I'm going to do what I have to do. I can get violent and really ravenous in that ring when I have to. And if I have to push the envelope like that to bring Keith Lee to that level, to push the envelope on him to defend these tag titles, because so many people were against us having them in the first place. So we got to prove a lot of people wrong. I'm always like that. I'm super king petty when it comes to that kind of stuff because I read all y'all. I read everybody in here. I literally listen to all your podcasts and I heard what y'all talking about. Because the first thing that y'all said when we won the tag titles, no congratulations, no, oh man, y'all finally got your opportunities. Oh man, like, everything that Keith Lee's gone through with like almost dying from having COVID and everything like that. Coming from where he came from, me, misunderstandings, oh, let go out of this, oh, all this stuff we went through. We finally climbed the mountaintop. There was so much ridicule and bullshit against us that, oh, we don't deserve this. This should have went to these opportunities. This opportunity should have went to these guys. No, I think these guys should have it. Everybody's saying it should go everywhere else, but I'm sorry, it's here. And I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm actually going to freaking gloat about that, and I'm going to raise my belts up high because I earned that. I work hard. Everybody works hard, but there's something special about Swerve and Lee that we actually have that, and we deserve that.
And to answer your question about the future, if there's problems, in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of irrelevant. We've proven with problems we still win. And the fact of the matter is, as singles people, both of us have done historic things. I have done things no one else has done. So you put us together, you have a team that is almost untouchable. And I am confident enough to say that with everything that I fought through, with all the transgressions and the transitions and things that we've fought through together, when we say we're mountains in this tag team, baby, we're Mount Everest. It's hard to touch us. That's just being honest.
Hey,
Next.
Question for Tony. Given how crazy it was for the Acclaimed in the building, how much they were over tonight, in a way that I think probably surprised most of us in this room, the level of it. When you were sitting back there, did you give any consideration to calling an auto?
Well, I think that's, I mean, it's up to, these guys are great wrestlers. Why don't I address the match, and everybody's got questions for Keith and Swerve. I think it's great to talk to the champions, and then I'll talk about the match last. Thank you.
Okay. Last question here for the champs, Nick.
Well, I'll do a follow-up on it, and I'll address it to Keith and Swerve then. You know, my timeline was filled with people saying if there was a time to call an audible, this was the time.
Well, okay, forget about that. I think in the context of the wrestling match, Nick, forget about audible. I mean, in the flow, that was a classic wrestling match, and if I may, what's your question?
My question was how do you two feel about seeing people say that they thought that you guys should have maybe not won tonight?
I could care less. Come get it from us.
First of all, let me be honest with you. Social media is very much beneath me. It is very rare that I read it, okay?
I gotta tell him about the bullshit.
He really does. He literally reports to me and sends me links because I don't give a damn. Everything that I've done in this business, in this industry, just because we're in the ring and we make someone look incredible, and we're good at it. We are very good at it. Stories are told, things happen, we pull something different out of everyone that we've ever fought. Now, I challenge you to, if this happens again with someone else, to have a better match than what we just put on out there. Accept the challenge and then show me.
I need receipts. I'm just gonna start asking for receipts from a lot of that.
Until then, it sounds arrogant, but I'm being very honest. Mount Everest. Someone should climb it.
Good luck.
If I may, that was one of the best tag team matches we've had ever on AEW pay-per-view. The reaction to the crowd spoke to how great of a match it was and how excited they were to see it. Just last night, actually, on the Elevation Special, there was a big milestone in AEW. The Acclaimed became the all-time leader in tag team wins in the history of AEW for their career as a tag team, the winningest tag team in AEW history. They're tremendous.
That's awesome.
They put on a show tonight. That was a great match. I think we could all acknowledge that, and I think you guys are all saying how great of a match tonight was. And I personally think that with Grand Slam coming up, AEW Grand Slam at Arthur Ashe, Dynamite and Rampage, big special coming up September 21st. I think that I can't imagine a better match for New York than, hypothetically, a rematch between Keith and Swerve versus the Acclaimed.
Okay, well,
Why?
Why? I mean, come on.
Why?
It was a great match in their
Well,
hometown.
what?
In their hometown.
So the
No.
reality is this: they did step up tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
Now,
Why'd they step up though? Why'd they step up?
I am not going to.
No,
Flash the suit
say it
like
for
that.
real. Like, say, why did they step up? You just said it. You just said it with his answer. You just said that.
There are times where beautiful magic is made. Now, are we part of that magic?
We're the common
Absolutely.
denominator when it comes to magic in this. I don't know how much more we got to keep proving to everybody.
Here's the thing.
And why do they keep getting these like? No.
Here's my
no.
challenge to Acclaimed. Okay, they stepped up tonight. My challenge is, when if this is the match, this is the match. Confirmed?
Well, I'm just saying, I think it would be a great match.
Are you
And
confirming
people
this?
are asking me, I mean, you know, you're asking me, and right now, I think it would be the best thing we could do at Grand Slam.
I think they asking
yeah,
because they want to see.
I think I will.
think they
Is-
asking.
do you
No,
want
no, Tony, I'm sorry. I think they asking because this is another fucking tag team that's coming up that says they want the belts on them rather than us. How many more times are we gonna do that?
You heard the reaction of
Y'all
the
want
crowd?
that?
I mean-
Y'all want them to win?
I
no,
find it
they're
interesting.
not better than us.
So
Sorry.
I will say this: it's interesting that in our losses we had to go down the ladder, but you want to do this rematch. But I'm not going to speak to that. I will admit I enjoyed the battle. They brought it. They stepped up. However, if they want to bring it properly, I would advise putting away the stereotypes, the silly raps, the jokes.
Get Billy Gunn's
Get
ass the fuck
serious.
out of there too. Like that.
Oh my God, he was like a high school cheerleader out there. That was incredible in a sad way. But
Well, I need to take some time to think about it, but I'm just saying I think it would be a great match for Grand Slam, and it'd be great for the fans in
I'll
New
be
York.
glad to whip their ass again. I'm cool. Like whatever. It's what it is. Miss me with it all together, but
Tonight
You're the boss.
was a milestone. Tonight was a great milestone in this company. One of the best matches we've had.
my
and you
four
guys-
African American tag team, poor people in that ring too. So
with an
stamp
African American
that too.
referee.
Boom. Make more history that we're gonna keep doing. Realist, Swerve the realist.
listen, man, that's what you want to do.
I'm just saying it's the world champions against the all-time wins leaders, coming off one of the best matches in the history of the company on biggest pay-per-view. I don't know. I just think it would be something special. I think tonight was a big night, but I'm just putting something out there I think would be really great for Grand Slam, guys.
I'm
You
game,
pay
bro.
the bills, man. So you do what you gotta do.
All right, well-
I'll be there.
If that's the way we go, I think it sounds pretty good.
All right, don't be surprised somebody get hurt.
All right.
We done?
Yeah,
sound
thank
good.
you very
I'm not
much.
a part of that
Thank you,
statement.
champs.
Thank you very much, champs.
Champions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank you
brother.
very much, sir. Appreciate you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.